All right, 97.7 Outlaw Radio FM listeners, you know what time it is. It is interview time, and tonight we welcome back one of Compton's most wanted individuals. We got the chill, legendary individual straight out of the West Coast. How you doing this evening?
Oh man, I'm good. Man, I'm great. I'm great. I'm great. Can you hear me out there?
Oh, we can hear you loud and clear all the way here in Canada.
Perfect, perfect, perfect.
I first and foremost want to say, Chill, thank you so much yet again for providing me with your time, man. It's an absolute honor to welcome you back on Outlaw Radio.
Man, thanks for having me again, man. Salute to y'all and what y'all doing. I've been seeing y'all growing. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it's about. You know what I mean? I support, man, and I thank y'all for having me today.
And you are most certainly welcome, man. And since we had you on last, man, you've really been putting in some massive work like you always do. A couple months ago, you actually released the video for the song Hard in the Paint that you did with Corrupt. I have to ask you, what was it like working with Corrupt? And of course, like, what was it like filming that music video with him?
Oh, that's my little bro, you know what I'm saying? Being Corrupt, you know what I'm saying? We've been partners for shit on 20-something years. You know, it was a song, you know, we was at my house, at my studio, and I pulled up the beat, and he liked it. He was like, man, I had a verse already on it. He was like, let me get on it. And he worked his magic, and then from there, we like, man, this is good, man, let's shoot a video for it. In the midst of me working on my Forehead project, so I used it as a warm-up, a single promote the Forehead album that's out right now.
And speaking of Forehead, man, can you let our listeners know a bit more about that project? And of course, where can our listeners buy or stream themselves a copy of that?
I'm sorry, say that one more time, bro.
Oh, sorry about that. I was just asking about that Forehead record. As we all know, you just released that recently. If you can you tell us a bit more about that record? And of course, would you be able to let us know where we can buy or stream a copy of that particular record?
Yeah, it's out now, available, you know what I'm saying, every way that a person that can buy music, you know what I'm saying, it's out streaming, all the streaming sites, as well as on the download sites, and I also have hard copies that I send to folks, you know, that's off in the hard copies via my website, or they can just DM me on my Instagram at CMW. I mean, but the name of the project is called Forehead, you know, and I just put together a bunch of get out with, you know, Sticker Free, MCA, Crooked Eye, Force Corrupt, you know, I just got it in, you know what I'm saying, and you know what I mean, I just got in with a couple of cats that I get out with, you know, I'm one of those West Coast go-to guys, so I produce predominantly all these artists as well, so it was only right that I, you know, put this project together and get it to you all uncut, and it's out there doing its thing, you know what I'm saying, it's doing its thing, and I'm really happy with the results.
And also with MC Ran, he was actually part of that record with you as well. If you don't mind me asking, man, like, what was it like working with MC Ran of NWA?
Oh, it's always dope to work with Ran. Like I say, these are guys I've been knowing for 20-something years plus. And, you know, Ran, he's a guy that I consider like a big brother of mine, a mentor. So it was a no-brainer, you know what I'm saying? We just real friends, just getting it in, you know. Ran, he ain't really been doing too much. You know, he's a Hall of Famer. He's just living his life, so chopped it up. I told him what I was doing. When he told me to do to him, I thought he was just gonna talk on it, but he actually was busting. You know what I'm saying? When he picked it back to me, I'm like, oh, that's what's up. So yeah, that's the name of that jam is called Lost. The video was out. You know, I mean, he's on the album. I got a new single that I'm gonna drop with the homie Yuck Mouth. I got the hookup part 2. You know what I mean? It's gonna be real dope too, as well as it's on the album, Forehead album.
And I also noticed via Instagram that you also have like actual hard copy, autographed hard copies available of your record. Do you have any more of those available? And if so, how can our listeners go about getting your brand new record autographed by none other than the Chill himself?
I do, like I was saying, I got the hard copies for those that's off in the hard copies. I know some real hip hop heads that still like to keep those, whether they listen to them or they collector's items. But you know, if they're looking for hard copies, I have Forehead project as well as Forward 80 project, my last project, hard copies available. You know what I mean? Just slide in my DM at the Still CMW or just go to my website. You know what I mean? Boomdocs.com. That's BOOM as in money, docs, DOCC. You know what I'm saying? Boomdocs.com. The link is in my bio as well. You know what I mean? I got, you know,
And also, aside from you being a MC, you also, since 1998, have been a producer. You've been producing tracks for the likes of 213, Above the Law, Cocaine, the list goes on. I have to ask you, what made you decide to get into the producing side of things?
I've always been off in the music. In junior high and high school, I was a beatboxer, a DJ. And then evolved to, get my own equipment or being around equipment that I can actually get it in on. And I just started touching on it, got my own equipment, and just got dope. And, via those guys, MC Ren and the Blood Law, they gave me my first shot at taking it very serious by putting some of my music on their projects. And it just got more serious from there. You know what I mean? Started working with Nate Dogg, Snoop and Warren G for the 213 project. Started working with Red Man for the Red Going Wild project. And it's just so much stuff, man. It's just so much stuff. You know what I mean? But from the beginning, you know what I mean, just intrigued with, beats and music and melodies, you know what I mean, until I got my own equipment and took it serious.
And also, one of my favorite groups that you were a part of, aside from Compton's Most Wanted, was the Dirty OGs, which had Cocaine, Corrupt, Trey D, and Weasel. I want to ask you, how did that group come to be, and what made you guys to actually decide to start the Dirty OGs?
That's something that Trey D and Weasel had started. Me and Trey D was unfortunately incarcerated. Trey D was one place, I was another place, and he was coming home a year before me. And, I was talking to him on the phone, and they was like, yeah, when we get home, we're going to lock you in the studio. We're working on this project called Dirty OG. So 3 days after I got out, I was at the Dog Pound reunion, 25th anniversary for Dog Food. And, we kind of got together and started talking about it. They was telling me what they was doing. They was already like 5 songs in. So I went to the studio the next day and, put my percentage on there, my 9%. You know what I mean? And there you have it, Dirty OGs, we ride.
Do you think down the line the Dirty OGs might come together for one more reunion record?
I think so. You know what I'm saying? It can happen. You know what I mean? Right now, we just all about doing our individual endeavors. You know what I mean? I'm all off into my boombox thing, trying to get my company in the right position to where I need to be. And it's going well. I'm loving it. You know what I mean? Everything is going according to plan. And I think Freddie is doing it the same, as well as Weasel. He got his Weeds brand. He's pushing local entertainment and local sticks. And Corrupt is working on his project. We still work together, anyway. But for us doing another Dirty OG project, it may come. You know what I'm saying? It may come. If we get inspired to do it. But right now, we just on our own tip.
And like you always said, you guys are all working together. So maybe down the line it might happen. Fingers crossed.
Yeah, it may happen. It may happen. I'm not against it, and I'm sure they're not either. We just so busy with our own endeavors. You know what I mean? A project like that, you got to really give it a lot of attention. You know what I mean? Because we don't want to feed people fast food music. So we just ain't really got time to lock in like that. We all family men, as well as we all got our own companies. And when it's time to get it in, we're gonna make the time for it, and it's gonna be a real treat for the streets.
And also, you produced the song You Stupid, actually by Australia's own Nina Lee Kisses. I have to ask you, how did you get connected with her? And what was it like actually working with an Australian artist?
That's my artist. She's signing the boom. I sit and that's just what I will. She's signing the boom doc. You know what I mean? And it first started off on being homeboy John Payne from Jeff Rowe. He had hooked it up. They was looking for some production, some serious production. And I met him in the studio, and we just clicked real cool. I like her drive. I like how she worked. You know what I mean? Her and her mom, and they get down with my style or whatever. And, I'm just trying to do something different versus just being just a rapper who Compton Most Wanted, Dirty OGs, or this gangster rap producer. I want to tap off into other shit as well because I'm a musician at the end of the day. So I thought it was all. I feel like it's all good. Get it in with other people of my culture from different places. You know what I mean? She's a real dope MC. She's a real cool young lady. She got a dope voice, dope look, dope sound. You know what I mean? It was exactly what I was looking for. So we got more music coming. But You Stupid is out right now by Nina Kisses. That's my little homegirl. That's me.
And also, aside from her, you also produced a couple songs for Rachel Plays Guitar on her new album Dream All Day. How did you actually get connected with Rachel Plays Guitar, and like what was it like actually working on that project?
Same thing. You know what I mean? I meet people that inspire me with their vibe. I mean, Rachel, that's this right there. She came to the house, her and her little dog. We just vibe. I met her through Corrupt in the Homeboy Day One, and they came over to my lab, and she was playing the guitar. She just had so much soul and just a real cool spirited person. And, we just vibed out. You know what I mean? And those songs that's actually on her album was just a vibe of us just at the house barbecuing, having a couple of drinks, laughing, and with all this trouble going on, you know what I mean? You need to be surrounded by good people, and Rachel is definitely one of them. And I so much did her vibe, you know what I mean? I'm a musician, and she takes me farther in that direction when her wave was found, you know what I mean? I really wanted to touch that because I never ventured off into that before. So, yeah, Rachel plays guitar, you know what I mean? It's dope. That's a great project. I'm definitely, it's a beautiful project, you know what I mean? Just go vibe it, you know what I mean? And look for more music out of me and Rachel plays guitar.
And I also saw on your Facebook page that you have Boondocks and Forehead merch available. I have to ask you, where can our listeners buy some merch, and what particular merch do you guys have available for the general public?
Everything is on my website, boomdocs.com. You know what I mean? Make sure they make a note of it, or just click the link in my bio on my Instagram. But boomdocs.com is going to give you the mask. You got to stay clean, got to stay safe. So I got some forehead masks, some boomdock masks. I got the boomdock hat. I got some t-shirts, forehead limited edition t-shirts, as well as I got all kind of shirts right now. I'm making them myself, so they really mean something when you get them. You know what I mean? Because it's made from the artist, by the artist. You know what I mean? And you got it from the artist. You know what I mean? At boomdocs.com. You know what I mean? But on the site right now, I got some t-shirts, got some masks, got some hats, and like I said, I got the hard copies on there as well. Boomdocs.com. One-stop shop for your G shit.
Oh, most definitely. Everyone that's listening, make damn sure that you get yourselves some Boondocks merchandise. You know what I mean? You ain't dressing properly unless you're rocking some Boondocks.
Yep. So, just working, man, just staying busy. You know what I mean? Like I said, I got Nina Lee kisses. You know what I'm saying? I got my homeboy Sight. You know what I'm saying? My childhood friend from my neighborhood. You know what I mean? We try to Park boys out of Compton, and he got something to say for the people who've been laying in the cut. I just been trying to, just lay in the cut, get everything right. You know what I'm saying? Now he ready and I'm ready to give it to him. So it's gonna be some raw, uncut, West Side Compton shit. You know what I mean? Straight out of Compton, by Compton. You know what I mean? And get ready for that. It's my homie Dog Man.
And the one thing I do want to ask you about, because I was reading about this actually on the internet, and you took part in a short video called Domino Tales from the Hood. I have to ask you, what was it like doing that particular video with Domino back in '95?
Damn, shit, I forgot all about that. You did young homework. Man. Well, first of all, Domino, like I said before, he's a great friend. You know what I mean? From a long time ago, I went to school in Long Beach, so he's a great guy. You know what I'm saying? That I met around the way, and then when it came time for us to put out records and stuff like that, for him putting out his records, because I was already out by then. I just tripped off of like, damn, Domino, you doing your thing now. Welcome to the good life. You know what I mean? And anything you needed me for, you know what I'm saying, on likewise, you know what I mean? We always make ourselves available. You know what I mean? That's a real cool cat of mine, my homeboy Domino. Shout out to Domino.
And it's kind of funny. Like, I actually watched that video actually on YouTube the other day, and I was sitting back, and I totally forgot that you were a part of it. So when I actually seen that, I saw you yourself, Domino, and Old Dirty Bastard. I was like, oh shit. I was like, perfect time for me to actually see this. I could bring it up to the chill during our interview.
That's dope. That's dope. I actually forgot about that, man. I gotta go and check it out myself. You know what I mean? But yeah, shout out to Domino, and rest in peace to the homeboy Old Dirty Bastard, man. That was the homie right here.
And if you don't mind me asking, like, what was ODB like, man? Because I heard he was one hell of a great person to party with, man. I heard he was like definitely the life of the party.
My time with him, he was a real cool cat. You know what I'm saying? He liked to turn up, liked to have fun. You know what I mean? He, kept the party live. You know what I mean? His vibe was always turned up, and I just enjoyed, saying, that I knew the brother and had a chance to, be in the presence of him, and it's good time and it's good energy. You know what I mean? And Lord knows what he will be doing right now in this music industry. But I know it was dope. You know what I'm saying? Out of the Wu-Tang, he's one of my top five.
And before we wrap this up, there's one last question that I actually have for you, Chill, and I do want to let you know that you can skip this one if you want to. Like, there's no no worry about that. But the one thing I want to ask is, I noticed recently there's been a little kind of like beef between Boom Bam and like MC8. Was wondering, do you think like they would wrap it up at some point and we can get, and then maybe down the line there'll be one more like CMW record as a whole?
Well, initially CMW was me and 8. Boom Bam is niggas on the run, which is part of CMW. You know what I mean? But, shout out to Boom Bam. That's our family. You know what I mean? That's our family. You know what I mean? He's, in a space right now where he want to do what he's doing, and we in a space where we want to do what we doing. So if it comes to it, and he wants to get to what we on, or our energies can mix, you know what I mean, then it'll get there. But it's just really family business. We got some things to handle, and we'll get through it as family. You know what I mean? And shout out to Boom Bam.
And I do want to ask you, Chill, what's next for you? Like, other than you just dropped Faux Head, what's next for you? Is there any other projects in the works? Anything else you want to promote that I might have forgot?
Oh man, totally, man. It don't stop, man. First of all, the Faux Head project is out, and it's out on the streets clowning right now. If you ain't got it, you better wake your game up, because it's the hottest thing out of Compton right now. I say that with my chest, not no breath. You know what I mean? Also, you know what I mean? Like I said, you know what I mean? The boomdocs.com. You know what I mean? I'm testing the water with my merch game, and I got a lot of merch. Like the masks, the t-shirts, the hoodies, the hats. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. The sky's the limit with that. Before the music, I'm working on Slap Rap 101. That's my next project I'm coming out with. You know what I'm saying? As well as I'm working with Nina Lee and the homeboy Psycho Dog Man. You know what I mean? Putting it down. You know what I mean? And man, Boondocks is alive, man. The new wave, man. We the new Death Row, the new Ruthless, the new So Death, the new Rockefeller, and every other good crew out here. You know what I mean?
So, Chill, this is the time in the interview that I give a chance for the individual that slides into the airwaves, just a chance to give shoutouts to whomever they want to give shoutouts to. And of course, if you can, drop your social media handles and websites. That way our listeners can follow you and check you out if they're not already doing so.
No doubt. You know what I'm saying? Well, first of all, this is Chill from Legendary Boot Compton's most wanted, the real CMW partner to the homeboy MCA. So shout out to him. You know what I mean? Shout out to the homeboy Daddy Rich. Shout out to my homeboy Dog Man. Shout out to my 30 Weasel Loke. You know what I'm saying? And Local Entertainment over there. Shout out to Nina Lee Kisses. You know what I'm saying? Boom Dots. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the homegirl Rachel Faith Guitar. You know what I'm saying? And man, make sure y'all follow me at the Chill CMW. That's THACHILL CMW. And make sure y'all go visit my website, boomdocs.com. Man, I got it. Everything you need over there. You know what I'm saying? Go make sure you log in on it and at least give it a look. I bet you'll be on my site more than 5 minutes just looking around and listening to good music. You know what I mean? Shout out to y'all for having me again, man. I appreciate it.
Hey, you are most certainly welcome, Chill. Like I told you the first time we had you on, I grew up listening to CMW, so it was an honor to have you on then, and it's most definitely an honor to have you on a second time. And you never know, down the road, hopefully we can make it happen again. Thank you so much, Chill. Have yourself a wonderful night, and try and stay safe out there during this terrible pandemic.
No doubt, man. Y'all be safe as well, man. Salute. Thank you so much.
You're most certainly welcome, Chill. Thank you so much.